Some mysteries are as deep and endless as the night sky, their secrets drifting through history, untouched and unresolved. The Voynich Manuscript stands as one of the most perplexing of these riddles, a challenge that has captivated both scholars and dreamers for generations. For hundreds of years, this modest handwritten volume has resisted every effort to decipher it, its meaning hidden behind cryptic symbols and faded ink. Brimming with fantastical plants, enigmatic figures, and an uncrackable script, it has drawn the world's sharpest minds into its maze, promising answers just out of reach. Since Wilfrid Voynich rediscovered it in 1912, codebreakers, linguists, and cryptographers have all tried, and failed, to unravel its mysteries, each attempt adding new theories and deepening the intrigue. The manuscript became a symbol of the boundaries of human understanding, a locked door that no key could open. But now, in the era of artificial intelligence, we have a new ally, one that can spot patterns invisible to us and learn from the seemingly unsolvable. We unleashed AI on the manuscript, hoping it might detect a message where we found only silence, and perhaps uncover order in the chaos. What it discovered was more astonishing than anyone expected, an answer that upended everything we thought we understood. The Voynich Manuscript is no longer just a relic gathering dust in forgotten archives. As of July 16, 2025, it's become a tale of technology reaching back through time, illuminating the darkest corners of imagination and connecting centuries with a single spark of discovery. The silence has been shattered, and the voices of the past now resound with newfound meaning. The words that have surfaced are deeper and more unsettling than anyone dared to hope, hinting at knowledge lost to time and secrets perhaps best left hidden. This is the tale of the book that no one could decipher, until now, when the impossible finally became reality. The mystery is no longer mute. Its once hidden voice now calls out to us all. To grasp the breakthrough, you must first meet the enigma. The Voynich Manuscript is a 240-page codex, written on vellum in the early 1400s. Its pages are filled with drawings of plants that don't exist, astronomical diagrams that defy known science, and naked figures in mysterious rituals. The real puzzle, though, is the text, Voynichese, a script of 20 to 30 unique characters, structured like a real language but unlike any ever known. It follows linguistic rules, but no one could decipher them. For 6 centuries, every attempt to unlock its meaning failed. Was it a lost language, a code, or an elaborate hoax? No one could say. The manuscript simply existed. A perfect lock, its key lost to time. It was a beautiful, baffling artifact, daring us to understand. And for centuries it remained silent, until now. The quest to unlock the Voynich Manuscript is a graveyard of brilliant theories. Emperors, alchemists, and cryptographers all tried and failed to solve it. Even the legendary codebreakers William and Elizabeth Friedman, who cracked wartime ciphers, were defeated. They concluded it was an artificial language, its key lost forever. Theories grew wild. Da Vinci's secret code, a lost Cathar text, even an alien message. Each theory reflected our longing for meaning in the unknown. But every path led to a dead end. The manuscript offered clues, only to snatch them away. Its language followed rules, but belonged to no known family. Its illustrations depicted a world that didn't exist. It was a paradox, screaming for attention, refusing to speak. For 600 years, it waited for a mind that could think differently. That mind has finally arrived. For centuries, the world's greatest minds have tried to solve the Voynich Manuscript, using human logic shaped by our own languages, cultures, and biases. Each attempt brought new theories, but the riddle remained unsolved, its secrets locked away in strange symbols and indecipherable script. What we needed was a different kind of intelligence, one not bound by human assumptions. That's where artificial intelligence came in, offering a fresh perspective on this ancient puzzle. The AI we used was a neural network, a system designed to find patterns and connections without any preconceptions or prior knowledge of human language. We fed it every character from every page, digitizing the entire manuscript and asking the AI to search for hidden rules and structures buried in the text. At first, the AI saw only chaos, an endless jumble of symbols with no apparent meaning or order. But we tasked it to analyze frequencies, map relationships, and identify the building blocks of grammar, just as a linguist would with a newly discovered language. Using advanced techniques for lost languages, now supercharged by AI's incredible speed and processing power, it began to see structure where none was visible before. The AI grouped words, identified recurring prefixes and suffixes, and started to map out the architecture of the mysterious language, piece by piece. It wasn't reading the manuscript yet, but it was building a skeleton key, unlocking the code through pure deduction and relentless analysis. For the first time in 600 years, something was beginning to understand the logic behind the script. The lock was finally turning, and the secrets were within reach. The manuscript's silence, unbroken for centuries, was finally cracking open, revealing glimpses of meaning. The AI was learning to listen, to interpret the manuscript's hidden voice, and to translate its ancient whispers into something we could understand. The impossible was slowly becoming possible, as technology and curiosity joined forces to illuminate the past. The riddle that had baffled generations was finally on the verge of being solved, and a new chapter in history was about to be written. The AI's first breakthrough wasn't a translation. It was a revelation about the language's structure. Voynich wasn't a simple cipher. It was a blend of a lost Proto-Romance dialect and a sophisticated alchemical code. The AI compared its patterns to hundreds of known languages, finding a faint signal linking it to ancient Europe. But the words were also ideograms, symbols representing entire concepts, like alchemical signs. This dual nature was why humans failed. There were two locks, not one. Focusing on the botanical section, the AI cross-referenced plant images with medieval texts. It searched for words consistently paired with specific plant features. Then, it found one. Next to a blue, star-like flower, a word appeared. Cantian, an old name for gentian. It was the first word ever translated from the Voynich Manuscript. With Cantian as a Rosetta Stone, the AI began deciphering the words around it. The dam broke. The whispers became words. The manuscript was finally speaking. The code was unraveling. As the AI translated more and more of the mysterious text, a picture began to emerge, one that was both haunting and revelatory. The Voynich Manuscript, long considered an unsolvable enigma, is revealed to be the journal of a 15th century naturalist from a secretive, isolated community hidden deep in the Italian Alps. This community followed a philosophy that was both spiritual and alien, blending ancient wisdom with beliefs that seemed to come from another world entirely. The journal describes their most sacred belief, that Earth is a cosmic garden, carefully seeded with life from distant realms beyond our own. The strange, unidentifiable plants depicted in its pages were not mere fantasy. They were celestial botany, living specimens said to originate from other worlds, brought here by unknown forces. The astronomical diagrams were not just for stargazing. They were intricate maps of celestial pathways, routes used by cosmic seeders to travel across the universe and plant life on Earth. The ritual bathing ceremonies described in the manuscript were acts of purification, meant to prepare the body and spirit for contact with these mysterious seeders from the stars. The language itself, a complex hybrid of lost dialect and intricate code, was painstakingly crafted to describe concepts and realities for which no human words had ever existed. It was a sacred, almost holy language designed to speak of the stars, of alien life, and of truths that humanity was not yet ready to understand or accept. The manuscript was never just a book. It was a message, a beacon sent across time. It was a warning, a whisper from a forgotten world, urging us to remember what was once known and then lost. The past, it turns out, was far stranger and more mysterious than we ever imagined, filled with secrets waiting to be uncovered. And now, after centuries of silence, its voice was finally heard, echoing across the ages into our own. As the translation deepened, a darker truth emerged. The community wasn't just studying the alien plants, they were consuming them. Recipes described how to prepare these celestial flora, believing they could commune with the cedars. The side effects were horrific. Visions of frozen worlds, flesh turning cold and translucent, blood crystallizing in veins. The most disturbing plant, the mother's cradle, granted knowledge of the cedar's home, but stripped away human emotion. Those who partook became cold, logical, and obsessed with preparing Earth for the cedar's return. The community was sacrificing its humanity. The final entries are frantic failed rituals, bodies twisted into alien shapes, a psychic song from the soil. The journal ends with a chilling warning. The garden is awake. They hear the song. They are coming. The book is not just a journal. It is a warning. And now we have heard it. Cracking the Voynich Manuscript hasn't solved a mystery, it's opened a Pandora's box. Was this a mass delusion, or did a hidden community glimpse a terrifying cosmic truth? The evidence is locked in their journal, forcing us to question the boundaries between myth, madness, and reality. If even part of it is true, our understanding of life on Earth is incomplete. The impossible plants may not be impossible, just dangerously alien. AI's role in this story is a lesson. Our creations can help us see what we never could. This breakthrough will inspire new quests to decode the forgotten whispers of our past. But the Voynich Manuscript leaves us with a chilling thought. It is a message in a bottle, a warning that crossed 6 centuries to reach us. Some knowledge is dangerous. Some doors are best left unopened. Was the silence a puzzle to solve, or a quarantine we have just broken?